Live from inside Porsche, Colorado Springs, it's the First Dibs podcast with our hosts, John Deisty and Justin Underwood. Buckle up and let's go for a ride.
You can have that in your hands if you want.
I don't want it.
When do you think the last time somebody had to buckle up for one of our shows was? I mean, if you're listening in the car, you probably should.
A good question was asked to me last night is how many of these shows have we done?
Let me get back to you on that. Welcome back to the
Episode
of the First Dibs podcast, live from inside Porsche, Colorado Springs.
Yes.
I am trying to figure out how many, 244 episodes.
Oh, I was wrong.
What'd you say?
Well, I said I think we're closer to 300 than we are 200. It's pretty close. I mean, I wasn't like that far off.
Well, we did have to scrap some,
yeah.
but well, here's the good news. We can't go back.
Right.
So in a way, you are correct.
Okay.
We are closer to that milestone than the one we already achieved.
Right, yeah.
This is the First Dibs podcast, the original Porsche dealership podcast.
That's right.
And if you're still here listening to us, we thank you very much.
Yeah, for sure. So we got some business to talk about.
Okay.
We got quite a
Is
bit.
it how I look fat
No, we got
in my stripes? You should see it. You can tell I'm pregnant. I should wear stripes one way or the other, not both. It looks like the grid. You know, like, remember those, like...
You're like a topographic map?
Pretty much. You know, remember those hand grenade water balloons?
Yeah.
That it was like a grid pattern, then you inflated it, and it just like stretched
like
all funny and then looked like a grenade. That's my belly on YouTube today.
Right.
So,
We got some business to talk about. We got some cool cars, man. We got cool cars coming in that we can't really talk about yet, but...
I got one I want to talk about. Friend of the dealership, the podcast, and me personally.
Nice.
Our friend Dan P.
That's right.
Sent us a car.
Yeah.
He is connected in the world of everything.
He sent us a car after we sent him some money.
Well, yeah, it's true, but he could have picked anyone.
Absolutely.
We were not the convenient choice.
Correct.
That's probably about it. We were probably the highest bidder. I hope. I hope
for
we
a
were.
reason, you know.
Yeah, exactly. This is a nice car, and we love them.
I had to tell a guy... Well, okay, go ahead. Talk about the car.
I don't remember what it was.
You don't remember that it's a Boxster GTS 4-liter with a manual transmission?
Nope. Lots of carbon fiber trim, like even a carbon steering wheel.
Even Billy recognized the car when it came in the shop. He asked about it. He said, "Is this Dan's car?" And I said,
Really?
I go, "Yeah."
Wow.
Yeah, Billy likes Dan, like, because Dan's a great guy. Dan is a very much good friend of the dealership.
Yeah.
He's become a very good friend of John's and Joe Brenner and Billy, right? The guys, everybody that went to Dirtfish.
That's how that makes sense. That's how they got connected.
Yep. No, Billy recognized it because Billy said, he's like, dude, he said, I know a guy that has a crazy high spec Boxster like that.
Yep.
Boxster GTS.
Had.
That's right.
And you could know the new guy. Might be you.
Guards red, black interior, manual transmission, 4-liter, huge build. Huge.
It was
build.
a big number.
Yeah. But anyway, it's online now. I think it got through the shop pretty quickly. But so good eye, Billy. And thank you, Dan. Yeah, seriously, because there's a lot of options between where he is and where we are.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. I'm excited to see what he finds next.
Let's see here. 2025. Speaking of 4-liters, 2025 Cayman GTS 4-liter with a PDK transmission, about 5,000 miles. Car came out of the San Francisco Bay Area. Owner relocated here to the Colorado Springs area and just wasn't driving the car as much. Gentian blue metallic, black interior.
GTS package in chalk.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, it's a really nice configuration.
Mm-hmm.
That car, I think, is also Billy. Actually, Billy inspected.
You got that
car.
one too?
You got that
Yeah.
one through in a day.
If you want something with a 4-liter engine with a Porsche badge for under $200,000, I think your choices are Cayenne Turbo, Cayenne GTS, new Cayenne S, Panameras of the same, and then the Cayman in the Boxster,
Right.
GT4,
That's great.
GTS.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are just wicked, wicked things.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's quite. I mean, when you think about it, that's a lot of options. So
Well, I guess I should have said 6-cylinder. 6-cylinder, 4-liter sports car. How about sports car?
sports car.
Yeah, you've got 4 options.
That's pretty good. What else? 2005 Boxster S.
That looked like a nice car to me.
It's cool. It's really cool. I'm forgetting the mileage off the top of my head.
103
Yeah, 103,000
ish.
Serviced most recently from the previous owner at Pooter Sports Cars up in the Fort Collins area. Which
How did they get their name? Who's Mr. Pooter or Mrs. Pooter?
I don't know. It's who the valley is named at Pooter Valley.
Oh,
So
what's Pooter Valley all about?
It's the region that they're in. I don't know the historical significance behind Fort Collins, but anyway, it's that area.
Are you sure it's not Poudre?
It can be however you want to say it. But no, that's I mean, for an independent store, they do a really great job. And then one of the things that I don't know if they offer it, but they'll sell customer cars. Like they will put customer cars on consignment. It just happened that we talked about a very, very clean, very nice 2005 Carrera Coupe.
Yes.
With 109,000 miles on him. And the gentleman that traded in the box dress is acquired, purchased the 05 Carrera, which we knew that would go quickly.
Yeah.
Like really fast. It was, and I got to say there was a really interesting story told to me by the buyer's dad. So father-son came down.
Yep.
That traded in this Boxster. And seriously, the Boxster is going to be a great car. Like really cool, fun, just driver car. And the dad told me that they've got other Porsche cars, right? And I was just thanking him like, oh man, I know we're not right around the corner from you, and I think this is really cool. Thank you very much. This is very special. And he said, he's like, we actually bought a car from here before. And this is interesting news to me. He said it actually wasn't really a good experience. And I go, really? Right? I can't. I'm thinking to myself like, I don't know that anyone has ever said that to me, right? And I go, really? That's pretty fascinating, actually. And anyway, he said, yeah. He's like, it's been a number of years, and he's like, everyone has kind of an off day or whatever. He goes, but he said, do you remember the salesperson? I said, oh yeah, wow, yeah, I do. And he said, yeah. He's like, it's just. He said there was just something like a little bit off. He goes, I mean, we wound up buying a car. He's like, but it just wasn't, a stellar experience. And I said, wow. I mean, that's pretty. I mean, I really appreciate you telling me that, right? I mean, because if we don't know, what can you do?
What do you fix?
to fix it? And he said, but he goes, my son and I. He's like, we continue to follow the store on Instagram and Facebook and see. He said, you guys always have just the most incredible things, right? And he said, when this 2005, he goes, my son and I, he's like, we love just the base cars, like a regular Carrera. We don't need a Carrera S. We don't need a 4. We don't like, we really love just like the regular base cars. And he said, when this car popped up, he goes, I reminded my son, said, hey, yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I remember our last experience. And he said, fortunately, my son said, no. It's like, no, I think he's like, I mean, look at what these guys do, right? He's like, it's not just the inventory, but look at what they do. I said, they're obviously great, like really fun people. I think we should go check it out. Well, sure enough. I mean, they love the car. I think it was Corey was the salesperson, that they were working with, and everything worked out, fantastic and well enough, because it wasn't the father and son that came down to look at the car. It was the father and son that came down to take delivery of the car. So the son and his wife or girlfriend, they had a great time. and we did what Porsche Colorado Springs does, and we have fun with everybody. So the dad was extremely thankful that we made it as fun as what he was looking for the whole time.
Well, good.
Yeah. So it was like a bittersweet, story, from the dad, but he was incredibly generous for making it easy and fun, for his son and him, at the delivery time. So I think that's good to recognize that it's not all, bubble gum and rainbows, every day.
Well,
like stuff can happen.
Joe, our GM, talks about how a baseball player that hits 300 is doing amazing. You're probably a Hall of Famer if you hit 300 for your whole season. That's 1 out of 3, 1 out of 10, 3 out of 10. Same issue, same basic math. Don't track me on that. 1 out of 3 is 333 is what you're batting. So it's close enough. But that's not good enough for us.
Right.
And that's the hard part is, I sold 100 and something cars last year. If 30 of those clients were happy, that's not good.
No.
That's really not good.
That's really not good.
Yeah. If 3 weren't happy, that's still not great.
Right.
So it's interesting to kind of set things up. And that doesn't even count the people that you interact with.
Sure.
Right. That's just the people that ended up buying a car. So,
Right.
I think that's important. It's great that they gave us a second chance and that Corey made it worth their while.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Absolutely.
That's really super to hear. I also like their comment about liking the base cars.
Yeah.
Are to circle back with another one of that car show hosts, Ryan. He and Doug were talking about when they're first. They were our friends 5-6 years ago. Is that when we met them first? Something like that. But
Yeah.
with
ago.
they did the steering committee podcast,
Right.
and one of the working titles for that show was going to be the base camp, because Ryan had a base Cayman at that point and loved it, and they just thought that there's everybody celebrates the GT3s and the GT3 RSs and all of that, but there's just as much greatness in the standard cars.
Absolutely.
And the 4-cylinder with the turbo. They're epic. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We do have other cars.
yes. Some kind of BMW X5.
That's right. I don't remember what year off the top of my head. BMW X5 hybrid drive that actually came in just today, just this evening. Thank you, Nancy, for taking that in on trade. Ironic, Nancy is still here.
Yep. Give her a little lemon drop and she sticks around. She puts in the work.
Yeah, and she sounds like she's going to sell a GT4 RS here pretty soon.
I think she should.
Let's see. So the X5 just came in tonight. I don't know if we mentioned this one before. Cobalt blue metallic 2004 Carrera 4S Coupe with only about 60,000 miles on it. I know that we would have mentioned it one time before a very long time ago.
Yeah. I don't think we talked about it last week.
I don't think so either. But this car, it originally came to us from my apprentice. His name's Chance. He's got a huge following in the Porsche community here in Colorado, and then he relocated to the Atlanta area to kind of grow business down in that section. The car was nicknamed Sally Carrera because his wife's name is Sally, and that was her favorite 911, and obviously it resembles Sally Carrera from the Cars movie. I actually put that in the description of the car.
Nice job.
So, but it's had a proper IMS bearing upgrade with the RS Tune oil-fed bearing, well cared for. It's got 2 sets of wheels, I think, Sport Techno wheels.
Those are the ones.
Yep, that's pretty cool. And then I forget the aftermarket wheels that came with it. But anyway, it's a beautiful car. Gray interior. I mean, 996 generation, that's a very popular color. And the previous owner put a PCCM Plus radio in it. So that's like the big full-size touchscreen Apple CarPlay, all those things. So that's really fun to have back here again. And then on the 996 front, it might be sold tomorrow, but I'm going to mention it anyway because we received it yesterday. 2004 996 911 Turbo Cabriolet, manual transmission, still has less than 20,000 miles on it. It's an X50 car, which is the Turbo Power Kit car. So that's Turbo S Power. 2 sets of wheels also, turbo twists, and the original wheels that it came with are chrome.
Turbo twists.
Sport Techno, hollow Sport Techno wheels.
Really? I thought they were twists. They
Nope.
look twisty to me.
So the hollow spoke Sport Techno wheels have some all-season Continental tires on them, and then the turbo twist wheels that are currently on the car have some summers that are installed. But this is a car that I would personally keep forever. Atlas gray,
You know what's interesting to me?
graphite gray leather interior.
I think you have come around on the 996 in the time we have had this podcast.
I've never unappreciated them.
I know, but I don't think you've ever said you'd have one.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so. We can go back and listen to all 255 hours of us. That sounds awful. Doesn't that sound awful? Like, meet me in hell. It's you and me sitting here, but we're not talking. We're just listening to all of the stupid stuff we ever said. Wow.
I love this car. I
Yeah,
really
it is
do.
a really good car.
It's so cool. And
It's got cool interior bits, too.
it does. Yeah. Can I tell the quick story about this car?
You have as much time as you want. I have to leave in 40-ish minutes.
Car originally came to us from this guy named Tom.
So that's owner number 1 in our book.
In our book, owner number 1, Tom brings us the
Tom.
car. Nancy took it in on trade. Nancy sold Tom another 996 Turbo that, quite honestly, was a lesser car. So much so to where when I came in after doing my quick walk around to do an appraisal of Tom's car that he was trading in, I said, I'm totally curious. I really have to ask. I'm sure you understand this, but the car that you're trading into us is quite a bit nicer than the car that you're purchasing. And he had a whole story behind that. And it made sense, which I could align with. So anyway, Tom trades the car in. A guy named Richard purchases the car from us. Okay. Richard trades the car in. Tom finds out that we have the car back. So Tom buys the car from us. And Tom just sold it back to us, right, the other day. Because his wife wants him to get something with more safety features, that kind of stuff. Richard is coming in tomorrow to take a look and most likely buy the car.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. I mean, we've sold the same car to the same person 2 times before, right? I mean, that's not totally unheard of here.
Yep.
But to sell the same car
4 times 2 people.
to 2 people,
That's pretty good.
that's pretty incredible.
That's a record.
What it shows is that the car is so special.
Yeah, it's
That
good.
as soon as these guys got rid of the car, they said, "Oh man, gosh, I should have kept that car.
Yeah.
I really should have kept that car." And I'm serious. This is one that I would put in the garage. I would really enjoy it. I would drive it, right? I mean, it's not a museum,
Yeah.
catering, piece kind of thing, but this is really that nice of a car. So, I'm excited to see Richard tomorrow, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. But
Do you got any more business that you want to hit?
2018 911 Turbo S, 10,000 miles. GT Silver, black leather interior. It'll go through the CPO process. Just a beautiful car, I think. And that car, it gets a lot of attention. It gets a lot of attention.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah. All right. I know there's others, but we can save that till next week.
All right. The 996 X50 car drives us right into Stephen H's question
Perfect.
of what generation do you feel represents the sweet spot for value and experience for both 911 and Cayman Boxster?
Value and experience. The word experience is what got me puzzled. Like,
Yeah. I think the question is, what's too cheap right now? That is what I hear.
what's too cheap?
Yeah, what's too cheap? You know, like what do you think? You look at it and like, man, that car is a value.
2014, 2015 911 Turbo.
Fully correct. 120 grand for a decent one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
For 540 to 560 horsepower, 3-second range, 0 to 60s.
Yeah.
Super robust reliability.
So is it overlooked because you couldn't get it with a manual transmission?
Manuals are always going to kind of have.
Well, they're going to have a premium.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, right? Because you can't get them.
But even my dad's 2002 Turbo, PDK would have been better in that car in a lot of ways.
PDK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PDK.
Not so much Tiptronic.
No. Tiptronic, no. Honestly, Tiptronic in a turbo works great.
It works amazing.
I think the problem with a Tiptronic car in a naturally aspirated car is that you never get into the power band. The automatic transmission
you have to manually
shifts early.
Right.
And it doesn't let you rev it out. In a turbo car, that problem is kind of solved because so much of the boost, so much of the torque, so much of the power happens below 5,000 RPM that they can be very